Hey guys, it's me, Garfield Lightning, back again, and we have got a losers round 4 match today between crrool and eastonn8, the winner of which will play Fire 1520 in losers round 5. So, let's have a quick look at this card. We have got a Pokemon goal in the middle, so that could be a huge problem, or it could be really easy, you just don't know. Other than notable goals, we've got Berry Juice or Elixir in the corner, so these guys will probably want to be checking a fair few items, because that corner goal could be useful for 3 different bingos. Also, 2 different baby Pokemon is also on a diagonal. So that's another tricky one to get sometimes. Looks like these guys have already gotten started. So let's see what date they set it to. They want to get the Poison Barb on Friday. Oh, Easton set his to Saturday though. I think that's a bit of an oversight on his part. crrool is setting his to Friday, so he'll be able to get that Poison Barb. Easton's going to have to hope he finds one just randomly. Either that or he'll have to clock reset for it. But it is in the corner, so Poison Barb is a pretty important goal. Mewtwo right there. Okay, I mean, I don't know if you'd even want to check the others, to be honest. Just once you see that Mewtwo, it's on the card. Just take it. Well, well, well. Let's see what this Mewtwo has for us. Well, when they run into a wild, I guess. Solar Beam, Sky Attack. So we got some 2-turn moves here. I guess that's a suitable handicap for the God Mewtwo. But yeah, probably not a moveset you want to run. But you know, it is a Mewtwo, so you can hit reasonably hard with it. Just can't really hit steel types with that kind of combination of moves. I mean, nah, it's not psychic. It was indeed Safeguard. So you guys have probably seen that Easton stream's a bit choppy. He said that there was an ice storm going on over there, so but you can see what's going on pretty well. A Mankey? Well, well, well. That's on the card as well. He ran from it though. I think he may have spaced on that one. Well, he's got another chance. There we go, he's chucking balls at it now. Fury Cutter, the Mewtwo killer. Ooh, Grand Ball on crrool's side, that could be good. Yeah, pretty easy for crrool to deduce where the Mankey is. Unless Easton just got 0 encounters on Route 30, he'll know that the Mankey's on this route. Sky Attack's probably going to KO that Primeape. Yeah, so not gonna be able to catch that one. Bellsprout, well, you can catch that for the trade potentially, but no, just roared him out. Okay, there's the elixir right there. Easy. Looks like Easton's just going to try and weaken things with his Mankey so he can catch stuff, but he did over half his own health in confusion. So that plan's not going to work out. Oh, looks like he's trying to catch this Mankey so he can breed them for his 3 eggs. Which makes sense. Mankey is looking like one of the common slots on this route. One of the 20%. Because we've been seeing quite a lot of them, and we're seeing on the crrool side now as well. Man, crrool having trouble catching this Mankey as well. It's not getting in. There we go, finally. Now all we need is something runnable. Maybe this primate. Berserk gene activated. Whoa, jeez. I think he wanted to catch that, but yeah, it didn't work out. Two elixirs, huh? Oh wow. Could use one instead of going to a center somewhere, I guess. Ecrutique center skip. Oh, we have double edge on Gramble. Oh, that is powerful. And the Lapras has Hydro Pump. Goodness me. But crrool dodges them all, so he's able to get that sweet experience on Gramble. So the Mewtwo has Solar Beam, Sky Attack, Leech Seed, and I think Poison Gas with the other one. So it's not really that great. Well, see if Solar Beam can take this Lapras out before Easton's taken out by Hydro Pump. Ooh, not quite. Mankey, go! Well, and a calcium as well. It's a nice money item. Don't really need to check many items now. You already got your elixir. You'll get your poison barb from Frida. At least crrool will. Easton won't because he set his date to Saturday. Well, I mean, Mewtwo was on the card, so you know, even if it wasn't that great, it's still a free goal. But yeah, it does kind of suck to see. Man, could have had something with Stab Hydro Pump. Alright, he's gonna check whether that's got a rock type move. Ooh, it's actually got a decent. Well, it's got an okay moveset. I mean, it's alright, it's just, yeah, Fire Blast is by far the most powerful move, and yeah, the rest of it is physical, so, and pursuit, so, you're gonna hope that Azati will learn something. Primarily a special Pokemon after all. But Sludge Bomb's pretty high power. Steelix breed strats, oh yeah. Oh gosh, imagine if that's the play that wins the game. Yeah, I mean Zatu's fine, it's just his physical attack's not that good. If I remember rightly, let's have a look. Oh, 75, it's not as bad as I thought. So base 95 special attack and speed, and base 75 physical attack. Yeah, okay, that could work then. What's Chinchou have? Doesn't have a rock type move. Flippin' Easton. I swear. If he loses a match because of this, it won't be my fault. You can't pin this on me. Man. It's been tier 1 Garth strats. There's a Mew here as well, so even if they didn't pick the Mewtwo, it's like there was a way to get that goal, but it looks like crrool's gonna check it. Mew could definitely be runnable. Oh, he has an Aeroblast TM now. That Chinchou, I think, was holding it. So that could be something to teach Gramble. Or Mew. Mew has Spark and Thrash. See, the thing is, you're kind of walled on rock ground with that. Yeah, I can kind of see why he's not teaching Aeroblast yet. Like he could find like his Gramble's pretty decent, but he could find something even better. You never know. Now Spark's 65 power. Yeah, the self-destruct explosion is not on the card anymore. I guess it's one of those things that's a bit more frustrating than detect, endure if it's on the card. Man, it's been Mikey actually catching a Pokemon on this route. What kind of randomizer? Alright, see if crrool does anything exciting on this route. Nidorino, yeah, he could catch that for the Nidoking or Nidoqueen. Pretty nice find for him. It's one of those that's difficult to track if you know, if he because he could use a Moonstone to get Nidoking or Nidoqueen anytime, and Easton wouldn't be able to tell where he got the Nido, unless he finds it as well on this route. crrool's going to attack the trade because he caught that Bellsprout. Or smooch him. Okay. I mean, Jinx is on the card, I guess, but you have to get it to level 30. Pinsir. Hey, this could be good. Pincer's got a ton of attack, but oh, it is a baby Pokemon, you're right. Yeah. Well. Well, he knows where that is then. Let's make a note of that. Violet trade, smooch him. It's loading Aeroblast by level up anyway. It doesn't even need the TM. What the heck? Man, Crrool knew. He knew, I'm telling you. Oh, that's only level 5? Yeah, that's geez, that's a bit of a stretch to try and beat level 9 with level 5. But Napalm's confused. Maybe he can get away with it. Oh yeah. Gets a few nice confusion hits. So he's able to get through that. Yeah, double-edged Gramble is just obscenely powerful. It is a female, but Gramble's 75% female anyway, so all that tells us is that it's between 0 and 11 IV attack. So it might not even be, you know, it might not be a terrible attack IV. Alright. So Easton was able to weaken that Snorlax a bit, and he gonna take it out with Xatu, get a few more levels. And yeah, the boy is actually slower, no memes. Because I believe the game has to compress the sprite if you're the boy, like when you do menus and stuff. Okay, I mean, Picolax knows more about this kind of stuff than me, so defer to him on that. A Rap? Man, if this was Gen 1, that'd be some power. Hey! Easton sees that Slugma has a Rock-type move. That could be useful information for him later. I was going to try and catch this Pharaoh. I mean, poison doesn't actually help with the chances, and, well, I mean, when it takes damage, it'll help him a little bit with the catch rate. But poison in itself doesn't actually boost the catch rate in this game. It's meant to, but it doesn't. But he's caught it anyway. Oh, crrool finds a baby here. So now you can easily get that 2 babies goal now. Because he knows that the smoochum is, you can get that through trade. And he's gonna catch this Elekid. Oh yeah, good point. Firo is good for that goal. Is very good for that goal, yeah. Get those normal moves and flying moves. Yeah, crrool checks the trade. And he has a Bellsprout. So he can make that trade whenever he wants. Nice of them to both find that Miracle Berry. Just gives them a bit more leeway with the berries they can use. With like an extra one. So you can either use one or just not pick up the burnt berry or something. But yeah, Eastonn, you see that Frida's not there because he didn't set his day to Friday. So if he wants that poison barb, he's going to have to either try and find it randomly or do a clock reset. And crrool finds Jinx as well. He's finding a lot of good stuff right now. And, well, Eastonn's finding a Pichu, though, so that's going to help him. Well, I mean, if he can catch it without knocking it out, that is. At least he knows it's here. Well, Eastonn doesn't have any babies right now, so if he'd have caught the Pichu, he wouldn't have had to mark that goal. It's the thing with Gramble, it's very slow, so if you choose not to repel, you're not going to be able to run away from a bunch of stuff. No, I mean, it's actually a stone card. It's actually a stone cold fact. A little surprised to see these guys not repel at all. I mean, it did work out for crrool because he found the Jinx, but he's running into a lot of Spearow at the moment. Picking up a lot of items too. Like, he's already got the Berry Juice for Elixir. He's picked up a few decent items. I don't think he needs to pick up all of these. And yeah, this is it can add up when you get those encounters. Eastonn finds a gold berry as well. Dang, these extra berries. Pretty good. So I think he's on 6 already in that case. They'll just need that ice berry and they'll be on 7. Yeah, crrool definitely has the edge in terms of information at the moment. He has the Jinx. Eastonn could probably guess where that is, roughly, but it's a little iffy to try and try and guess where your opponent caught it around there. I mean, it was after the poison barb, to be fair, so he can probably at least guess it was in Union. Yeah, actually, I mean, since the poison barb goal was marked out, it's a lot easier. If that poison barb goal hadn't been marked, he might think, well, maybe it's on 32 or maybe it's in Union. But yeah, actually, it's not too bad to try and deduce where that was in that case. But crrool also has that Nidorino that eastonn didn't see. See, what could be a problem for these runners? Gramble doesn't really have anything for steel types, I suppose. Ice Beam's good enough for the rock ground types that resist double edge and aero blast. There's Nidoran female information. So that would be a way of getting Nidoqueen. Minimize. Yeah, I guess you don't really want to. Well, this moveset on Gramble's probably good enough where you wouldn't have to try and rely on minimize to win a battle. I don't know, it might have been better than poison gas though. Oh, Zatu gets paralyzed at a very inopportune time. Because now he's going to have to heal that. Whereas if he hadn't been paralyzed, he would just have been able to take that Mew out on the next turn. That speed drop messes him up a bit. He got fully paralyzed too. Okay, he does at least have a revive. But I think there would have been a good case to use a paralyzed cure berry. Because you have plenty, you've picked up 2 extra berries already. Not entirely sure why Mew switched out there, but just want to Gen 2 things, I guess. Right twin on crrool, we'll see if he gets any nice information out of this. Weedle, oh boy. I mean, I'd say it'd be decent for stop Pokemon evolving 4 times, but we've already seen it. He sees Bayleaf though, that is on the card. And on a diagonal. And that's information that eastonn might not get. He's run out of Fire Blast, so he just has to chip away at Gligar with Pursuit. But one more hit will be fine. Well, there's Destiny Bond taking out Gramble, but at least Victory Bell's gone down. Yeah, he does have a toe style. But it might be faster to just catch a Bayleaf. Well, I mean, it'll depend on whether he needs to go for something like Rising Badge, I suppose. I don't know. Level 18 ain't too bad, I guess. But still, it's information that Easton might not get. Except, yeah, he's looks like he's gone the right side as well, hasn't he? Yep, he's getting Bayleaf info as well. Can't wait for left side to have actually had Scyther information. We've seen info on a fair few of these Pokemon goals, but nothing on the central goal yet. Looks like Bugsy also has Nidoran Mail, so that'll be more info for Easton. A double team. Considering past at minimize, I doubt think he's going to be jumping to teach that one. So Easton's had to use his Miracle Berry, but that's fine. He can just pick up. He can pick up another kind of berry later on. To get those 7 berries. Stab double team. I mean, I guess. But he's already caught that Pharaoh. They'll be teaching important moves to that. Cut, Strength, Fly, and Sweet Scent alone, that'll just be an easy way to get the Pokemon with 4 moves sharing its type. Yeah, fortunately the Steel type happened to also be part Bug, so Aeroblast able to do a fair bit to that Fortress. It's Steelix and Magneton that's... Well, Steelix, it can kind of be hit a little bit by Ice Beam, but... And Magneton would be the worst thing for Gramble at the moment. Oof. Zap Cannon. He's getting paralyzed left and right at the moment. He's only got 1-5 left. He better not miss this one, okay. Phew. But this Lapras going to take a few hits without Fire Blast. It also has Ancient Power. Dude. Crrool is not seeing any of this rock move info that Easton's seeing. That's the advantage of running something weak to rock, I guess. Okay, it looks like Pharaoh's only got 1 normal move at the moment. So, cut Strength Fly, or cut Sweet Scent Strength, or whatever the heck. Hey, Smoochum's here as well, so you can just catch that for a second, baby, and not have to trade the Bellsprout. It's probably faster, actually, to do it this way. Yeah, that's 2 babies for crrool, Smoochum and Delicate. Has a burnt berry there? Okay. I think he's already got 7 berries. Yeah, he's already got 7 berries as crrool. Nice. Thanks to them picking up that miracle berry, gold berry, and burnt berry on the ground. Skipping headbutt, huh? I don't know, I think I would have taught Gramble headbutt. It was weaker than double edge, but it's got that nice flinch chance, don't have to worry about all that recoil. Don't really think he's going to be needing poison gas. He has used it to weaken things, I suppose, but it's a very slow way of weakening things. I'd rather just chuck balls, to be honest. Yeah, Gramble's slow, but you'll be out leveling things. So, despite Gramble's low speed, it'll still be faster than a bunch of stuff. No, crrool got the poison barb from Frida on Route 32, but Easton set his date to Saturday, so he didn't have that option. Frida always gives you a poison barb. Easton just didn't set his date to capitalize on that. So Easton's going to be using his Teddiursa for to go towards the 4 moves sharing its type. I didn't see what its set was, so but he has like other TMs with normal moves, so he'll be fine. Yeah, but crrool set his date so that it was, I think he set his time for about 11:15 at night, so he'd probably be able to do the contest after Whitney. Yeah, Smoochum can't breed, it's a baby. Why did I miss something that crrool did just now? What should he put in the daycare? What did he do? What did I miss? What did he put in the daycare? Did he put Toto and Smoochum? What? Huh. Well, I mean, I don't think, you know, even on Smoochum rolls the Jinx, I don't think that breeds with Totodile. Yeah, that's a mistake from crrool. Smoochum being a baby can't breed. And even Jinx wouldn't be able to breed with Totodile. Huh. Yeah, I'm not really... Yeah, not entirely sure why he thought that would work. Oh, okay, so add conversion high for Reem, alright. He's he's changing his mind, alright. Good. Take that Smoochum out of there. Easton's got 2 Mankey, so he'll be fine. He really wants to find this poison barb, huh? Looks like crrool's a little bit confused at the moment with what to do with the eggs. But like, you don't really even want to... okay, he's I think he might be trying to find another Machoke. Yeah, Easton already caught those 2 Mankey way back, so he's well set up for his breed. I mean, Crrool finds a Clefairy though in this patch of grass. So I can't say it didn't work out for him. Can easily evolve that into Clefable. Looks like Easton has 4 different types of ball at the moment. And he'll also have 6 different berries too. He would have had 7, but he needs to use his Miracle Berry to wake up. Can use an Oddish. The Dark Prince returns. So he's going to try and do the contest now, see what he can find here. Right, so, yeah, after all this, I think Crrool's moving on without setting up a breed. Yeah, okay. Well, maybe he'll do the more traditional strat of getting the coin case and trying to breed two of the cheapest, the 100 coin Pokemon you get from there. Looks like Easton's not finding a great deal in the contest. Oh, he does find a Cyndaquil though, so he just has to raise that 1 level and he can get a Quilava out of it. That's pretty good. Okay. Yep, that's probably good enough. I'd probably just leave now if I were Easton. I found the thing that, you know, could help me out. Yep, looks like he's gonna check these items and then get out of here. I like how the audio symbol is on Crrool's side, but it's definitely coming from Easton's side. There you go. That's good. Easton also coming in last and getting that berry, so that gets him towards TM13 Snore. He won't have to fight the Beauty on Route 38 anymore to get the 7th berry. So yeah, Easton picks up that Ice Berry, and that's his 7th one. Good stuff. I couldn't come back this way. We'll see if this bug catcher has any information. But just Dugtrio. I don't think he checked all the moves on that Mantine. He might have a Rock type move, but we'll never know. That's Crrool's 8th berry. So he can use his Miracle Berry if it takes his fancy. Okay, has he got a plan? Has crrool got a plan? Is he the man with a plan? He has a male Totodile, okay, and a female Mantine. Man, I'm not even sure they breed. I think Mantine might be Water 2, and Totodile might be Water 1. I think Mantine and Chinchou could breed, but I'm not sure what I don't know what gender the Chinchou was. But I don't think the Mantine can breed with the Totodile, but I'm not entirely sure. There's like 3 different water egg groups. There's a male Chinchou. Yeah, I'm pretty sure would have bred with the Mantine. But yeah, even if they're different, if they are compatible, then yeah, breeding with a different species, it was 2 different species Pokemon. You're kind of rolling the dice a bit there. We see another rock move from this Flareon. Gosh, Easton's has got so much information in that goal. Yeah, I guess he's just I guess crrool's just confident that that they would be able to breed. Let me see what egg group that Mantine's in. Because I know Totodile's Water 1 and Monster. See. Oh, it isn't Water 1 Mantine. Okay, yeah, they can breed then. By the looks of it. Yeah, looks like they can breed. Mantine is in... I thought Mantine might be in Water 2, but it looks like it's in Water 1. But yeah, Easton having a few problems with this Flareon. It resists the Fire Blast and has both Thunder and Rock Slide deal super effective damage to Xatu. crrool gonna go back and heal. Did he not pick up? Did he not pick up the revive that Easton did? Because I don't think he's used a revive yet. But anyway, he's going back to heal in the center anyways. We'll see if we see Sandstorm as well from... Man, what was Whitney's first Pokemon? Regardless, that's more rock move info. It's everywhere. And I don't think crrool's seen a single one. Yeah, they don't have to share both egg groups, they just have to overlap one. Oh, right, okay. Gotcha, Tomo. Yeah, Easton, I think he's fair share of problems here. I mean, I guess at least the Sandstorm's doing 1/8 of Flareon's health every turn. But, no, he just dies to Thunder. Well, I think Flareon would go down to a single double edge. Crunch. Okay. Guess it's better than Poison Gas. Yeah, so I guess Chinchou is Water 2, and Mantine and Totodile are Water 1. Xatu has Sketch. Interesting. He could sketch a Rock type move if he wanted to do that, and then that would be that goal. If he could sketch Rock Slide potentially from that Flareon, and then he might have to die and then come back, but he'd have a way of winning. So yeah, crrool still hasn't seen any rock type moves. Easton's seen rock type moves from Slugma, Lapras, Staryu, and Flareon. And he has sketch, so you can, you know, sketch one of them if you want. Ah, the Thunder Wave though. I mean, Zachu's been pretty good. It's just this Flareon that's, you know, well, it just kills him with thunder, basically. So yeah, as I say, enough time's elapsed now, whereas the day is rolled over to Saturday for Crrool. Yeah, Easton's just getting levels. Guess he feels, you know, backed into a corner here. I think if you sketch Rock Slide, you have a better chance. Crrool runs into the Cyndaquil as well, so he could elect to catch that. He's got that Totodile, but it is only level 4, so it'll take a lot of leveling up to get Croconaw, whereas the Cyndaquil only needs 1 level. But Easton dies to Lugia as well, so it's not working out for him at the moment. Gonna try Whitney again. He really needs to just not get. Really needs to not get paralyzed by that Staryu first of all. Bet he's regretting using that revive now. Actually, you could buy revives from the department store. You can get revives now if you feel desperate. Granbull's taking, yeah, he's taking a lot of punishment, and the Cyndaquil's not getting the ball. But he's got it now. But he's got to play on chip down a bit. Will Sandstorm take him out? Well, only if Cyndaquil survives, which, unless Rock Slide misses, I can't really see how it would. Yep, Rock Slide hits. So close. Okay, maybe he's gonna buy revives now. No? Okay. Just gonna grind more, I guess. Well, the Staryu's on with Darude. So, more like Easton taking advantage of Darude's strats from Whitney. Right, hopefully the Cyndaquil... it actually came second, so Crrool doesn't get the berry from this. So he's going to have to fight the Beauty to get the 7th berry for Snore. Doesn't save before the Sudowoodo. You better hope it's nothing important. That's another Mankey. Yeah, he and Easton can both... He and Easton can definitely both do that. Wrestler. He's getting Rock Smash as well. Okay, I'm a little confused to why Crrool did that. Unless he thinks that Rock Smash is a normal move and not a fighting move. Well, Easton has a Revival Herb now. He thinks it's Rock? Oh, is that what it is? Did he mark a Rock-type move? Yeah, no. We're gonna have to unmark that. Oops, hold on. Yeah, okay. Good shout, Wrestler. Rock Smash is fighting type. Geez, Mankey is everywhere. Mankey on Sudowoodo, Mankey on the Kimono Girls, Mankey on Mikey, Mankey on Route 30. Hey look, Nidoqueen. I mean, it's not really much use to crrool because he's got that Nidorino that you can just Moonstone. But it could be useful for Easton when he gets there. Alright. Easton's got a few levels now. Gonna see if he can do this against Whitney this time. Oh yes, wait, he's got Thunder now. Okay, well that's helpful against the Staryu. Oh, did he sketch it? Is that what he did? Oh, okay. I think that might be what happened. But, not enough to deal with Flareon. Flareon's got a lot of special defense. I think sketching Rock Slide might have been better. Flareon's physical defense is not quite as good. I don't know, it's kind of tough though, because Zatu's physical attack's worse than its attack. But I think for this particular fight, Rock Slide might have been better. I guess it's harder to sketch though. Just like send the Cyndaquil out. Whatever, it's done now. It's tough though. This is a big wall for Easton. He just needs to tweak to accuracy. He can get Surf and then come back. At least he doesn't get at least. I mean, I guess at least Thunder means you can one-hit that Staryu and then you don't get paralyzed. Now you just have to play the game with Flareon, who can hit their Thunder first. Okay, looks like he's in decent shape this time. Alright, so crrool choosing to Moonstone now. Be difficult for Easton to, well, Easton might suspect. Oh, did he catch it in Burnt Tower or something? But I think crrool caught that Nidorino on Route 30, I believe, and used the Moonstone. Another baby. But useful for Easton potentially, because he's only seen the Pichu so far. Unfortunately failed to catch it because Pursuit knocked it out. Well, he'll get a special move soon. He'll get that Surf. Weedle here, huh? Now this could be good. Now this could be a good catch. This would be easier to stop the same Pokemon from evolving than the what's it called? Cyndaquil. And I see you just marked a Pokemon with a Rock type move, so nice. Weedle can chuck rocks. So, Easton gets all that information about rock-type moves, and then he just lucks into one in the wild anyway. Now, but crrool does see ancient power from Lapras now. So now he has information on a Pokemon with a rock-type move. Alright, crrool able to hit through Swagger and take that pesky Lapras out. So yeah, we still haven't seen Onyx or Scyther yet. Getting a little concerning that we don't have information on the central goal as of yet. Neither do we have information on Pidgeotto or Raticate, or Golbat, Coughing, or Grimer. Easton's going to be real happy when he gets Surf. We won't have to rely on Fire Blast and Thunder, all these inaccurate moves anymore. Oh yeah, I guess I didn't think of, you know, if you get 7 berries, you actually have to use them all to get Snore, and then you may not have 7 different types of berry anymore. Not a problem for crrool because he has, I believe he has 8. Did he actually use the Miracle Berry? I can't remember. Dang, I should have been paying more attention. There's a Magmar and a trainer in Morty's gym. Well, might be good information for Easton. We have Bite Lapras this time. It's doing a fair bit to Xatu. Oh man, it really is his rival. He has a Gramble and everything. It always feels like that, Snowbear. You know, why isn't this in the card? But a lot of these have been on the card. Okay, let's see if we can identify these dogs. That was actually Suicune as Suicune. What is this garbage? What? That's That's mental. And the other two, I think, were Togetic and Chinchou. But Suicune, actually Suicune. What kind of randomizer? Wait, you have a mint berry too? When the heck did they get that? Or was that just Easton? Did he just pick it up in the underground or something? Well, anyway, that's Easton with 8 different types of berry as well then. If you got the mint berry. Because he'll have berry, poison cure, paralyzed cure, bitter. He's already used his miracle, but he has gold, burnt, ice, and now mint. Easton has not fought Morty yet. But he finds a Nidorina in this grass. Oh, is that where he got it? Okay. So crrool is fighting this trainer to get the berry past her. Ethan's gonna do surf, fly, skip? Surely not. He surely doesn't have the info for that. Does he? Because he doesn't know where the Clefairy is. So he can only do 4 bingos at most at the moment. Yeah, I don't know, did he just derp and forget that he hasn't beaten Morty yet? Yeah, I mean, yeah. Surely not. He's gonna go back and realize, I guess. Yeah, looks like just a mistake from Easton here. Forgot he hasn't beat Morty yet. He's not going to be able to surf without it, without that badge. Yeah, but you're just pressing A and nothing's happening. Nothing's going to happen until you beat Morty. crrool checking his Pokemon for the rock move. But nothing. Oh, we saw. Oh, ancient power on the Smoochum. Hey, okay, there we go. That'll do. So yeah, bit of a blunder from Easton there. But he's back in Morty's gym, back on track. Steady, Wrestler, steady. My fragile heart can't take it. Right, let's see who the Shucky is. Well, after Crrool makes room in his party. Doesn't need that Nido anymore. Forgetting bike. I think it'd be a little more difficult to forget bike. You'd be like, you know, I don't feel like I'm moving as fast as normal. What's going on here? It's an Espeon. Not on the card. So it's like Crrool is really appreciating the extra power Double Edge provides. He's not using strength on Gramble. Just plying through things with 120 power Double Edge. See if he teaches it to Gramble or something else. He's gonna teach it to Gramble. Ah, rip Double Edge. As soon as I say it, he's like, nope. No Double Edge for me. Pound, you could teach it Sweet Scent, you know, Crrool, and Fly, and that would be enough. You'd have to teach it these useless moves. Oh, he's got 4 now. But he could have taught useful moves to Fearow instead. Alright, take 2 through this route. That's a crit freeze on Sudowoodo. Scramble is relentless. Yeah, I mean, these guys have not been repelling everywhere, but neither of them have seen Onyx or Scyther yet. Maybe Chuck will be our savior. Man, I like how he deletes Double Edge and then he's like, well, could to kill that Flappy with Double Edge. That Vulpix probably would have died to Double Edge after the Acid Armor. But it's all good. He's not having to heal as much. And these things aren't doing a lot to him. Okay, so is Crrool going to check on his egg now? He'd be lucky, I think, to have got an egg from those two. Yep, nothing yet. Okay, oh, I thought we were going to see a Dex check, but he faked me out, the scoundrel. And there's TM50. This is something you typically do on your way to getting the experience share. He doesn't have the red scale yet though, so he can't get the experience share until he defeats or catches the shiny Pokemon in the Lake of Rage. Looks like Crrool's checking for the hidden item on the wrong corner of that rock. It's actually on the lower left corner. Not that he really needs any more items now anyway. Apart from, I guess, the black glasses if he wants to avoid getting it in from Dark Cave. These are not berries. So yeah, it looks like Crrool, yeah, judging by that play, I think Crrool must have 7 berries and he's wanting to pick up an extra one before he gives the berries to Miltank. He's not repelling on here. I guess he really wants that Onix or Scyther info. Can't really blame him. Now, there's no real reason for him to be going this way. TN21 and 27 are... Well, you get one of them from the department store on a Sunday, so just a matter of clock resetting for that. TM13 is what they've been getting these berries for. And there's not really anything else over here. Just a few items. I almost saw stab fly on Zatu, but changed his mind. Good thing he didn't teach over rock throw rather on Weedle. Gotta be careful there. Pretty long shots. I hope to get black glasses really. It was a Dugtrio, okay. Guess he just wants the experience on Cyndaquil. He's doing it this way. Detect. Is Protect, Detect, Endure on the card? Alright. Actually, I guess a dex check isn't really very helpful for Crrool because he's caught everything that he has info on. Really, he's caught the Clefairy, he's caught the Nidorino, he's caught the Mankey, he's caught the Cyndaquil, so he can evolve that into Quilava. He's caught the oh well, he got the Mewtwo as a starter, and he's caught the Jinx. So not really any reason to check the dex at the moment. Gonna get more berries. But yeah, without Onyx Scyther, there is a path to finish though. You could do column 1, column 2, row 1, row 4, row 5. That's a path. He does get a third egg though. With his current setup, it's looking unlikely. Easton finds a coughing. Now, this could be interesting. And that's some information that Crrool doesn't have. Coughing in the Lake of Rage. Interesting stuff. Huh. I mean, Crrool was looking at the apricorn trees like he didn't have 7 different types of berry. But he hasn't unmarked the goal. Now, it's kind of difficult for me to check whether he has 7 berries, but I'll see what I can do. I can check, because he was looking at his inventory in Ecruteak at one point. So I might see if I can check that. This is where, you know, it'd be nice to have a second commentator. So one of us could commentate and the other one could look at the video. Looks like Crrool's gonna do a clock reset here. Presumably to get that TM21/27. Well, I mean, I'm just saying because he used his 7 regular berries to get the to get Snore. So I don't know if he had 7, you know, counting that if he or if he'd like used his mystery berry and didn't pick up the mint berry. That's why I wanted to check. But Easton has that Nidoqueen now. They're evolving that Nidorino he caught on Route 38. Oh, he was getting the apricorn for the Pokeball. I see, I see. Makes sense. Man, when did Crrool deposit those berries? He did it around Ecruteak area. Okay, we're gonna check the game corner Pokemon here. Krabby, Tyro, Raticate. Well, Tyro's a baby. And Raticate's on the card. Okay. Now this is interesting. Alright, well, 2 useful Pokemon potentially. Pidgeotto Rascate is very nice. Opens up row 2 and column 5. But to get both Tyrogue and Raticate, you need 46,000 money. Well, I mean, you could trade Krabby, I guess, but... He's got Clefable info now, though. That's pretty good, actually, for Easton, because he did not have any information on that goal. Alright, he's stopping Weedle from evolving once. Easton does have his egg. Crrool does not have his egg. Little trickier when you're breeding those Pokemon that aren't the same species. BM, Crrool does have a path and it involves Rising Badge right now. So that's fun. Magmar is okay. Ice Path and what was it, Dark Cave? Oh, he has info on Raticate, so you can just catch that on route 42. And Clefable's on 36. So this is nice, he's got some decent information here. Going back to 36. To look for that Clefable. Wrong move. And Crrool finds coughing as well in Ice Path. Doesn't let him skip Rising Badge though, so without Onyx or Scyther info, it's not so great. Crrool did, okay, so I just checked and Crrool did pick up the mint berry, so he should have 7 berries then. Should have Poison Cure, Paralyze Cure, Bitter, Gold, Mint, Burnt, and Ice. So yeah, that's all good. Well, I guess they feel like they don't need to make that play, Snow Bear. Like, it could work out for them, or it could not. Like, there's no real other reason to go down there besides looking for Pokemon. There's no other goal that requires you to go down there. There's no random TM that you'd want to look for. There's no defeat 2 Electrodes goal. So it could end up being a waste of time. Yeah, crrool didn't pick up the experience share. He got TM50 Nightmare before beating the shiny, so he didn't get experience share from Mr. Pokemon. So he's gonna just do it the old-fashioned way by leading with Cyndaquil. Or... well, actually, he's not going to be stopping the same Pokemon holding 4 times, because that doesn't help him at all. He's just going to be evolving into Quilava. And that'll be enough. But he really needs that 3rd egg, does crrool. I think that's going to be the... That could be the equalizer. Just... Yeah. Will the Totodile and Mantine make an egg by the time he... after he goes to beat Claire and then checks back? Now Eastonn, on the other hand, he has a little more information than crrool does. He knows the Pichu's in Union. He saw the Magpie was in Will Island, so that was a bust, but he knows the Tyrogue is in the game corner. So he can get 2 babies if he wants. So could he do it without Rising Badge? I think he might. He has more information, so maybe. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, he could do it without Rising Badge. Eastonn could do columns 1, 2, and 5. And he could also do row 1, 2, and 4, so he has 6 potential bingos that avoid Rising Badge altogether. What would his best bet be? What would his best bet be to skip as well as Rising Badge? He could probably just skip trying to catch the Pidgeotto or Raticate and stopping the same Pokemon holding 4 times. So he could do columns 1 and 2, and then rows 1, 4, and 5. No, wait, no, not 5. What am I talking about? 5 is Rising Badge. Yeah, never mind. I'm talking garbage. So no, you do column 1, 2, and 5, and then row. No, yeah, what? Jeez, I'm getting myself all in knots at the moment. Now he needs a Pidgeotto and Raticate if he wants to skip Rising Badge. But he could skip... Well, Black Glasses isn't that difficult. And he already has the Cyndaquil for the Croconaw. I think he's going back here to try and find a Pichu. Yeah, crrool doesn't have Raticate info, he doesn't need it. His path... crrool's path is... row 1, row 4, row 5. Oh, actually, he has... Yeah, he can do column 4 now, can't he? Does that help him? That means he can skip... That means he can skip 3 eggs, actually, doesn't it? So he doesn't even have to worry about the 3 eggs anymore. Because he can just do row 1, row 4, column 2, row 1, row 4, row 1... Wait, am I getting confused again? Maybe he doesn't. Nah, he does need 3 eggs, doesn't he? Yeah. Because he needs that for column 5. He does need 3 eggs then. So... Yeah, he just doesn't have to get the TM. He just doesn't have to get the TM from the department store. Right? 1, 5. Or am I talking garbage? No, he does need a TM. Okay, jeez. Yeah, okay, so he needs all of... So, this is a weird situation where he needs all of these goals, but he'll get 6 bingos. But he needs all of them. He can't skip any of them. That's really weird. I was thinking, well, wait, he's got 6 bingos with this. He surely can skip one of the goals. But he can't. That's so strange. I don't think I've ever seen a situation like that before, where you have to get all these goals, but it gives you 6 bingos. Yeah, it looks like eastonn is trying to get enough money for the tie rogue, potentially. The tie rogue was 800 coins, so he needs 1600 money. Oh no, and he's just getting X items. Going for Rising Badge. I don't think he needs to do Rising Badge with the info he has. I don't think this is the right thing to do for eastonn. Yeah, I mean, Rising Badge is a time-consuming, difficult goal, and crrool is way ahead of him in that regard. So, don't know if easton's going to win doing this. Oh, he gets the KO on Omanite with 1 HP left. Wow, and he gets the Rising Badge. Okay, but he needs that 3rd egg. And it's just a matter of luck whether he gets it at this point. Oh, it's possible that eastonn doesn't... He might just not know that he needs Friday for the Poison Barb. I thought he would have done, but I don't know. Might be just something he's overlooked. Yeah, I feel like if you have a choice, you try and avoid doing Rising Badge if you can. So, he's got that Quilava. That's easton's 2nd bingo. Does crrool have the egg? Nope, no egg yet. He's gonna have to bike around until he gets that egg. Because he needs that for, well, he's got 4 bingos right now. He doesn't have Pidgeotto or Raticate info, which he would need to try and skip 3 eggs, or Onyx or Scyther info. He's withdrawing them now? Oh, well, okay. We'll see if this works out for him. He's potentially going to try and use 2 Pokemon of the same species. Now, they definitely breed, but it's just with different species Pokemon, you get a significantly lowered chance of getting an egg. crrool's not even putting new ones in. Now, I'm a little confused to why he would do this without having Pokemon put it in. Surely you wouldn't... You know, I mean, surely this doesn't improve your... It doesn't help you by taking them out at this point. Unless you happen to have something to put in instead. Like, you know, it's fine to want to try and avoid 3 eggs at this point if it doesn't look like it's working. But you could at least keep them in there, just to give yourself a chance at that goal. The message you get when the same species don't breed is it's brimming with energy. But yeah, I guess because he's on the water and there are 60% encounter slots here, he's going to try and catch 2 Pokemon of the same species here and then put them in the daycare. I think that's his plan. But then he has to bike around a bit and just hope that he gets an egg out of the deal. Alright, Easton's stopped Weedle evolving 3 times. He just has to stop it once more and he'll get that goal. But I really don't think he needs to do Rising Badge with the information he has. Like, especially if he's going for this goal, surely if he's going for this goal, he'll also be going for the Pidgeotto or Raticate goal. Otherwise, there's no point in stopping the Weedle from evolving. The Krabby trade. It's like, watch it be an Onix or something. Okay, so it's friendly, so these Krabby are going to breed. Just a matter of seeing how long it'll take. And they have gold bad information after they've caught the coughing. Not bad, not bad. Can breed that steel. Let's get out of here. Yep, I'm just gonna bike up and down. Oh man. So, is Easton going to be able to clean up whatever his path is at the moment? Before crrool's able to get that egg. Yeah, Onoxaltite will be somewhere, but they could be in Kanto, or it could just be in a spot that's inaccessible to them in Johto. Or, I mean, it could be in any of these routes, though, because we haven't seen any information out of it. They haven't even been able to check the Pokedex, because none of the trainers they've fought had Onix or Scyther. So, it'll be around here somewhere. Could be Trap or Electrodes, yeah. They don't appear in the decks, either. Could go fishing and hook an Onix. Could headbutt a tree and a giant rock snake could fall on your head, killing you instantly, but winning you the bingo race. Possibilities are endless. Well, you've already got the Pokeball in your hand, so it falls in your head. The Pokeball... Oh, he's got an egg! crrool's got an egg. Okay, that is it. Okay then. That was close. Like, just had to hope to get lucky with those eggs, and he did. So that's GG. crrool has 6 bingos, in fact, but he needed that goal to get the 5th and 6th bingo. Alright. Hopefully we can get these guys in for a bit of a chat.
GG. God. Hi. Hey. Hello.
Hey guys.
Good match.
So, tell me your thoughts about this race, just quickly.
I'm not happy with how I played, and I made 3 big mistakes.
Was one of them going for the Rising Badge by any chance?
No.
Because I don't think you needed to go for the Rising Badge with the information you had.
It would have given me 2 bingos with the poison barb that I had to clock reset for.
Yeah, but you could have done like I don't know. You had like the Pidgeotto Rascade info, for example. So, and I assume you were going for that goal because you were stopping Weedle from evolving 4 times.
The problem with the Pidgeotto Raticate info I had was that Raticate was in a bad location, and the Raticate was in the game corner, but I didn't have enough money to buy it.
It was, well, I mean, it's 10 slots. I guess it's not a great location, but yeah, like what?
And I also messed up with the berries. I used 2 of them, so I was gonna have to clock reset like twice or 3 times. So I figured I would just I figured I would go after Rising Badge because it at least gave me bingos.
I see. Okay. But yeah, yeah, crrool. That was quite the adventure in the daycare.
Sheesh, every time, dude. Every time. I mean, I kind of figured my first combination didn't work. That's why I very quickly switched it to something that I thought would work. Because I thought the 2 of them were compatible, but
yeah,
not.
They were compatible, but it's just when you breed 2 Pokemon with different species, you can just get unlucky and not produce an egg.
Right. Okay. So at least I wasn't wrong in that that second combo was actually compatible.
Yeah. Mantine and Toadstool do work, but Smooch can't breed because it's a
No,
baby.
I realized that fairly quickly as well. I was like, I'm not sure. I don't think this will work, but I can't think of anything better right now. So I'll come back when I have a combo that I know has a much better chance, and I'll just see what happens. So I kind of figured with that one.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, then the Totodile Mantine and just nothing happening there. It's like, oh god, not this again, because this has happened before.
Yeah, it's just easier when you just give yourself a much better chance if you use 2 Pokemon of the same species, which you did in the end. So and got the egg within quite a reasonable amount of time.
Yeah. Yeah, at that point, I figured, you know what, I need to figure out a way to get that egg. And I was like, okay, you know what, we'll just check a surf spot that's 60% if I'm lucky to get the same Pokemon. Let's just try to find something that might work. And then I saw the Krabby is like, okay, yeah, let's go.
Yep, good stuff. So yeah, Easton, did you just like space with Poison Barb with Poison Barb being on the card?
No, but I figured I might pick it up and that the TM goal would be more important for me, especially since I got proven right when we found the berry juice early.
Okay.
And I was planning on clock resetting for it if I didn't find it in Ice Path, which I didn't. So after Rising Badge, I was going to clock reset for it.
Cool. Okay. So yeah. Man, how did it feel having that Mewtwo and then just be like, man, and then just seeing that moveset?
That moveset was disgusting.
Yeah, it was pretty horrible.
At that point, I was like, okay, now I have a good excuse to main switch. What did you end up maining anyway?
I mained the Xatu.
Oh, nice. I went for the Granbull.
I did not find a Granbull. I'm sad.
It was a Granbull with double edge. It had a fair bit of power behind it.
Yeah.
Oh. Xatu only had Fire Blast, Sludge Bomb, Pursuit at the start. It got better, but I got walled on Whitney for like 10 minutes. Again, 2 races in a row I get walled on either Whitney or Bugsy for 10 minutes.
Yeah, that Flareon was a piece of work, flipping Thunder. And then you also getting paralyzed by that Staryu immediately as well.
Yeah, like, I could have cheesed the fight if I got the headbutt flinch on the Staryu and gotten 2 headbutt flinches on the Flareon. But even with that, I also could have done it with the Flareon missing a single Thunder, and it didn't miss a single Thunder for like 5 resets. So I tried to go level up on another trainer, and that trainer had a Lugia with Thunder, so that didn't help. It was just nuts. I actually had to go to the Underground and take a wipe and just grind up a couple levels there because I just couldn't beat the stupid Flareon. It was... It wasn't nearly as bad as the Aeroblast Dragonite from the last ROM, but
Oh, geez, Aeroblast Dragonite. Holy
this
moly.
one was bad. And then I also forgot to fight Morty when I went to Olivine, and I was like, oh, so that was a nice time loss.
Yeah. Yeah, crrool just you ran into a little more information than eastonn did early on. I think you did kind of even out a bit in the end because eastonn, you fought that trainer with the Clefable, so you got info on that. crrool found the Clefairy on 34. And then he found where did you find the Jinx? I can't even remember. I think it was in Union Cave, right? You found the Jinx.
Yeah.
I also found it in Union Cave, but I wasn't looking for the Jinx. I was looking for the Pichu, which I didn't find.
Yeah, because you like Pichu. I guess you kind of expected Pichu to survive that a 40 power move, but
yeah,
alas.
I made a mistake with that.
Yeah,
but
and then the Magby was in Whirl Islands, I think.
Yeah, and
So
I didn't have info on another baby, and I assumed that crrool found it in Ilex, so I was just gonna take slots there.
He found Elekid on Route 32, and Smoochum in where was Smoochum? I can't even remember where you found Smoochum. Ilex Forest, I think.
I might have been Ilex Forest.
I think it was Ilex. It was also the Violet Trade Pokemon, but
Oh.
Yeah, I saw that, and I had seen the Bellsprout, but Bellsprout had Roar, so I wasn't.
Oh yeah, I thought
same thing happened to me.
Oh yeah, I thought you'd caught that, but I guess it just roared you out.
Nope.
It also roared me.
And then eastonn, you did see that the Tyrogue was the 800 coin Pokemon, so that would have been another option.
Yeah, I could have gone back for it, but I also had no money after Rising Badge, and the wipe I took at Whitney actually wiped me from getting the Raticate goal.
Yeah, because it was on what was it? 40.
Tyrogue was the 800.
Yeah, Tyrogue was the 800. Raticate was on Route 42. I think was the best spot. 10 slots.
Let me double check that. Yeah, Raticate was only a 10 slot spot, but I figured it'd be faster if I could somehow get the funds for it. And I still wouldn't have had enough after Rising Badge.
Okay, fair enough. I don't know. Did I have anything else to say? Well, it was also quite funny how you kept running into all these rock moves, eastonn, on all these Pokemon, and then you just caught something completely random that happened to have a rock move anyway. So
I had info on 7 pokes with a rock move.
Jeez, was it really 7? Yeah. I only had 4 written down. I only had Slugma, Lapras, Flareon, Staryu written down. You saw 3 more?
Slugma, Lapras, Flareon, Staryu, Weedle.
Well, yeah, you got the Weedle, so yeah. I kind of stopped counting.
What else was there? Rattata.
Oh, okay.
I can't remember what the other one was, but I definitely saw another rock move. Flareon had 2. It had Rock Slide and Rock Throw, I think.
Did it? Oh, I don't know. I remember it had Rock Slide anyway. And
part of the reason why I try and run a Fire or Flying type when Rock type move is on the card and I don't get it right away is because the AI will give me information for it easier. In this case, it didn't really help me, but it could have.
Yeah, I thought it might have made more of a difference than it did in the end because I think the first rock move crrool saw was from the Lapras on the rival, but he already had the Smooch with Ancient Power by then. He just hadn't checked its moveset at that point.
No, yeah. Once I checked that and saw it at Ancient Power, I was like, okay, that works too. Was a nice one to open up that row because I think at that point my route was pretty much set for the most.
Yeah, you could have skipped Snore, I guess. That's probably
I mean, that was I wasn't initially going to go for the coughing until I ran into it. I was like,
yeah, fair enough.
That opens up something.
I guess you were just looking for Onyx or Scyther by not repelling through there.
Yeah.
Just
I was mostly looking for that because that would instantly open up the card completely and actually
definitely
having to do the Rising Badge.
That's why I didn't repel through Ice Path when I went, but I didn't find anything useful in there, and I found coughing on Lake of Rage Water.
Ah, yeah, I found coughing in Ice Path. That's the only reason I ended up getting Call 4. Otherwise, I would have still had the same 5 bingos, being row 1, Call 1 and 2, and row 4, 5.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't really have changed too much.
But yeah, nice to have a card that even though the center goal you couldn't get it, you could still route around it pretty, without having to just search randomly. So that was nice to see. I'm glad it wasn't one of those ones where you have like no info and you have to just scramble around at the end.
I
But
mean, technically we did have info on Onyx.
yeah, okay. Well, I didn't really count the breed strats.
For a hot second, I considered it.
Oh my goodness.
I was probably never going to go for it, but I will say for a hot second, I considered it. Because it's center goal, like it opens up so much.
If 3 eggs wasn't on the card, I would have completely considered it, just catching 2 early Steelixes.
Goodness me.
I mean,
we still haven't seen. I don't think we've seen that in a tournament race yet. I'm sure some people are waiting for it, but I doubt we'll see it. I'm sorry, guys. But yeah, yeah. I guess that'll be it for now. Unless you guys have anything else to say.
I have nothing else to say.
Not me neither. It was a
All
fun
right.
race to do.
Yeah.
Nice
Well,
race.
thanks for watching, everybody. I believe the next race is at 7 p.m. Eastern. That's in 5 hours ish, and that's between Azrael Ravenheart and Like a Noob 100, and that'll be a losers round 3 match. So yeah, hope you can join us for that. I think that'll be on this channel as well. And yeah, hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you next time. Bye.